Warhammer 40,000 was created in 1987, and if you were like me, you didn't have the patience or talent to paint these minifigures. Finally, this Space Hulk comes in super size.
None may stand against Space Marines.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember.
This is the Warhammer 40,000 Ultramarines Primaris Assault Intercessor from McFarlane Toys. Really dreamt about having this type of figure. It's really heavy. I really like that. It's something that I would expect from a heavy armor Space Marine. Now the head doesn't go up or down, just left to right. The chest has a good range, you know, for something this big and bulky. It does give you some play, so you can get some really cool poses with it, especially because they're always swinging, so it works well. The legs have you know, some restriction there, but it's something to be expected. These characters are never doing splits or big huge kicks. They're mostly just running, shooting, and slashing. The knees are double jointed, and I've had the ability to do really good defensive poses as well as amazing jumping poses. It's pretty cool. Now the ankles do not go rotate from side to side. It only goes from back to front, and that's quite all right. We need something to stabilize all the weight. I think if the ankle had any more play, it would just fall. Those side panels are made out of a plastic rubber, so it allows us to get that extra play with the legs. Now the shoulder pads are gonna, you know, impede on our movement with the arms, as you can tell here. The elbows do bend quite a bit, but again, this is a bulky character, so these bulky areas are gonna play a role in holding back the maneuverability of the character. Now the hands do rotate all the way around, but that's about it. On the back here, we've got these compartments, and if you're a fan of Batman, you love utility belts, so that's always cool. Now this right here is the coolest thing about it, in my opinion. This is the armor's backpack. Now this contains the suit's main power source, if you didn't know that. So all the essential environmental and life support systems are inside of this backpack. Yeah, a couple of stabilizers there, you know, for the jets. But it's super cool, and it just attaches easily. It looks just awesome. I've always loved that look on the Space Marine. Now this here is the heavy bolt pistol, or you can also call it a bolter. Do not call it a gun, because it shoots bullets the size of Coke cans. Yeah, I love it. This is super cool. And this is the Astartes chain sword. So this sword, the teeth along the sides run as the Ultramarine is slashing away at aliens and heretics. And on the hilt, you'll see there's a skull in gold. That's just a nice touch. Makes it look really cool. Always thought this weapon was awesome. Now, putting this weapon into the hands is somewhat difficult. I figured out that there's a pistol hand and then there's a sword hand. Now the pistol will not fit into the sword hand, and getting it into the actual pistol grip is kind of tricky, but you know, you'll figure it out. You figure out how much pressure to apply, and getting this sword right into this, you know, this grip, it's not impossible, but you do need to be careful that you don't snap anything. The Ultramarine is by far one of my favorite figures in my collection. I really hope McFarlane Toys brings out the Blood Angels.
Oh, my name? Yeah. Remember it forever and ever and ever and ever.